A very warm welcome to today's edition of Money Moves. I am Melissa Enoch here at the FMDQ studios in Lagos. All right, then let's tee off with your news now in Angola. Angola is returning to the international capital markets with dollar-denominated 5-year and 10-year bonds, according to a regulatory notice issued today. Tentative pricing for the notes is indicated at about 9.75% and 10.50% respectively, with final pricing expected later in the day. The issuance forms part of Angola's 2025 financing strategy, which targets a total of $6 billion in fundraising through debt instruments to help meet the government's $14.9 billion financing needs for the year. In earnings news, Kenya Power has reported a 19% decline in profit after tax to 24.5 billion Kenyan shillings for the financial year ended June 30, 2025, as revenue from electricity sales dropped 5% to 219.2 billion shillings. Gross profit slipped 4% to 74.6 billion shillings, while operating costs rose 8% to 42.4 billion shillings. Earnings per share also declined 19% to 12.54 shillings. The board declared a final dividend of 0.80 shillings per share, with book closure set for December 2nd, 2025, and payment scheduled for January 30, 2026. In Zambia, the Common Market for Eastern and Southern Africa, COMESA, is hosting its business forum, bringing together policymakers and private sector leaders to discuss regional integration, investment, and trade opportunities. Let's take a listen.
COMESA is one of Kenya's key markets and a significant source of raw materials. Overall, Africa accounts about 42% of Kenya's export market. COMESA makes up 11% of this, behind the East African community, which makes up 30%, and the rest of Africa at just 1%. It's worth noting that all EAC members, except one, are also members of COMESA, making both regional blocs vital to Kenya's economy.
Africa Finance Corporation has had its long-term issuer credit rating of A3 affirmed by Moody's Ratings, a grade it has maintained since 2014. Moody's also confirmed a stable outlook and reaffirmed the corporation's short-term issuer rating at P2, reflecting its strong credit profile. The decision reinforces AFC's position as one of Africa's highest-rated investment-grade institutions and highlights its solid financial management and stable operational performance.
Let's switch into the commodities data deck, beginning with energy prices. Oil prices pulled back after Monday's gains. Brent crude fell 0.87% to $64.90 a barrel, and US WTI slipped 0.81% to $61.19. Natural gas rose 1.64%, while ROBOB gasoline declined 1.23% to $1.87 as of 13:25 GMT. And finally, two metals prices. Gold topped the 4,000 mark, rising 0.73%. Copper gained 1.39% to $5.10, while platinum dipped 0.54% and aluminium firmed 0.16% as at 13:31 GMT.
Grace, thank you very much for those market updates. And that's it for today's edition of Money Moves. From all of us here at the FMDQ studios, we say thank you very much for watching and bye for now.